Rebecca.
She's a Democratic plant. She worked for Patty Murray as a campaign for Senate. She also was a political prop back in August. There's another statement that Obama did. She's not the whole 1 hour that night was a total con job.
Right. Also, he also mentioned we're going to shut down. Okay, here's what we're going to do too. We're going to close down Club Gitmo. Okay, we're going to close it down. We're going to release the terrorists. We're going to put the terrorists back in the battlefield. Tell me if I'm wrong there. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me he did say that. Go ahead, Joe Goldner.
He said he wants to close at the end of his term. He wants Gitmo closed. Almost every single person that's left over 100 detainees all come from Yemen. Yemen is in control of the terrorists now, the radicals. Iranian supports it. Some are Al-Qaeda, some are others. In control. You're going to, and most of the attacks in Paris and elsewhere in the last year came from people that were trained in Yemen. So, boy, that's, first of all, the idea that Gitmo is causing people to be radicalized is bull. 9/11 happened before Gitmo. The calls happened before Gitmo. The original World Trade Center bombing, it's 93 happened before Gitmo. All the other attacks around the world happened before Gitmo. Gitmo is not anything to do with radicalization or recruiting tool. The idea is that they're recruiting people because they don't like the Western civilization, the way of life, and they're not going to. And it's part of the Quran and the submission of Islam, and that's what it is. It's nothing to do with Gitmo.
Mm-hmm. Right. So
now, another thing, we're going to go down the line here. The economics. The economy is not getting better. It's actually worse. 93 million people are out of the workforce. The workforce participation rate is 62.7, the worst it's been in Jimmy Carter days. Unemployment rate, if you put the 12 million that left the workforce during the Obama regime and put it back into the counting, the actual unemployment rate is over 10%. In the black community, it's over 20%.
Wow.
In college, in universities, the students, it's over 50%.
Right. Another thing is too, as you know, with before 2 days before the Obama's State of Union address, as I say, campaign speech, 2 days before he actually said this, Wendy's closed down 200 of their stores, and one of them happened to be nearby us too as well. 5 blocks away. They're 5 blocks away from us. Wendy is, and
you're going to see a lot more stores going down.
Right.
American Express is closing, it's laying off 6,000 people
really?
Yesterday. There's a bunch of others that's going on. You got people I talk to all day long in New Jersey where I do the fundraising for various organizations. They're telling me they just got laid off with the last a lot of them are telling me they got laid off with the last few weeks. A lot of them are telling me that they can't afford to pay the medical bills thanks to the health care law.
What are people doing?
And so, that's where it's going.
What are people doing? What are people doing then? If they can't,
they're bankrupt. They're in trouble. You got people out there that are wondering how they're gonna make this month's bills or next month's bills. They're worried about the taxes. Some of them saying that I was expecting a refund, but now because of the healthcare law, I'm not getting the refund anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Either because of the fact that I don't have healthcare, so they're taking $325 out of my check, or the 2.2%, whichever is greater, or they're going to have a subsidy that I took to get the healthcare. Now I'm learning that I have to pay back through my taxes the subsidy, so I'm not getting my refund. So and they're screaming mad.
So this is
and then you got the copay. You got the copays that went up. You got a woman told me that she had had cancer, and she had cancer medicine that's no longer covered thanks to the healthcare law. And she lost the doctor. She had to go to a second doctor, and it's really upset her very much. And then the same thing with the veterans; they're getting screwed.
Mm-hmm.
And so and these people don't understand. And you get tax increase. The reason why, even though the gas prices went down, the reason why the food prices and the prices at the supermarket products and services they go down, it's not because they want to increase the profits, because all the backdoor taxes from Obamacare.
Right.
And that's what's causing it. If you want to see prices go down totally across the board, you get rid of the tax code.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go with he's taking credit for the price of the pump. That has nothing to do with Obama at all.
Right.
And the oil, the oil boom that's causing the prices to go down has to do with private sector. Where in North Dakota, where fracking is a major boom, unemployment there is under 2%.
Right.
And in the private sector, there has been an increase of 67% of leases for drilling in this country, where there's been a 6% decline on leases in government-held lands, the public lands.
Right.
Which just threw Obama right out of the thing. He lied. That's a Paul Pinocchio saying that he was the reason why he increased oil. That's nothing to do with him. That's everything to do with the private sector, where he has no control over.
Mm-hmm.